And it went offline, of course. It went offline because it sucks. Let's see here.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah, you can have it. You want to take it with you? Yeah, you can have it. Okay, let's try this again. I hope that it's working here. I hope so. We're gonna see. I don't know. Okay, it looks like it is working at the moment. I tried to have a live stream a little bit ago, a couple minutes ago, and it promptly went offline. Thank you, Cox Communications, the finest internet service provider for downtime, for collapsing. But it's what I've got, right? It's what I've got. So I'm back now. We're at the San Sequoia retail lot. I have just uploaded this to the gallery. I was uploading it when I looked over to check my stream and see where we stood. And so I uploaded it here. The Manzanita Retail Park is what it's called here on the gallery. And we'll see if anybody finds it. It's a generic lot, but it's designed for retail. So there's several stalls there. Again, I don't know how much my last stream went through. Excuse me. I don't know what people saw or didn't see of that last stream. But there are several stalls here. There's a produce stall. There's a gardening stall. There's the grocery stall, from the cottage living pack. And then we have a couple of food stalls. We have a noodle house, and then the stall that came with San Sequoia with the Growing Together pack. This is what it looks like. We've got a bathroom over here, 2 bathrooms for the park, a place for an artist to hang their art and sell their art themselves, and some flea market tables as well. So that is our retail park, which is now up on the gallery. I think it looks pretty good, and it's good for this particular area. We've got a great view of the water and some art around some fountains. If you live over here at the townhouse development, you can run over here and grab some groceries, grab a few odds and ends, maybe pick up some lunch, something like that. And it matches pretty well with both the townhouse development and the cafe just over there across the plaza. The next thing that we're going to look at and we're going to upload is going to be our spa. We're going to send Patrick and Reg and Max over to the spa real quick. I'm going to take one last look around the spa before we upload it, just like I did here with this lot. I have play tested the spa a little bit, and it seems to be working quite well. I think I like it. It's a little bit different. I didn't have a lot of room for a luxury spa, but I do like it, and it's going up tonight. It's about to go up here in a little bit. We're going to take a last look at it. It worked. I got to change the name. I'll probably change it to something like Anchor Point Spa or something. I don't really have another name for it. You can see here, it's not bad, right? I mean, we've got like a place, like a spa from the Snowy Escape pack. We've got a sauna, got some places to get, your feet done, massage tables, and then some meditation rooms with like yoga mats, meditation mats. The massage rooms also have showers. Every room has a bathroom. Every one of the sort of treatment rooms has a bathroom. And in order to kind of give it presence, I built this, large tower up front, a sort of modern pagoda sort of look. There's no windows on the outside. Almost none. There are some here, right here, looking out to this garden area. But like all the treatment rooms and stuff are supposed to be kind of self-contained, and your view is up to the sky outside. That's where the light comes in. So we put it kind of, pretty much a private, sort of setup. I think it is pretty much ready to go. I don't see anything as I'm looking through here that I think, wow, I should change this, I should change that. All of it, as far as I can recall, I'm going to have Patrick sit here. I think he sat here before. I do want to test that, make sure that it can be used. Yeah, come to think of it, I think baby Max actually was pulling himself up on that earlier, so it did work. So here he goes going into this private massage room. He's going to have a seat there. No problem, right? Got some other people coming in. Basically, the idea is that when you make your appointment, you go to your whatever room you're going to use, and from there, that's kind of your private space. And then you can go to the sauna or to these, to the pool, the onsen bath, or get your feet worked on out here in the more open areas. But I think it's ready to go, right? I mean, I thought about doing some landscaping here to the side. Right now it is lit up at night on the sides, and I thought about putting landscaping there, but then at the same time I thought, no, why? Why would I do that? Is that what a commercial building like this would actually do? And no, I don't think they would. We've already got enough landscaping up front and on this side that the clients are going to see, so I just don't think there'd be any reason to put landscaping along here. I did not do landscape shadowing with this particular landscape on this build, nor am I going to. I did on the park, and I might do it in the future on parks. I'm not planning on doing it, though, here. Now, one thing I might do real quick before we upload it, and that's why I like to look at these things one more time, in quotes, we might put something here, give a little bit of like some bushes or something there so it doesn't look quite so much like you're just going to drop off the edge. I mean, something pretty quick and simple is all we really need. Like that there, we can put it in here. Maybe make it a little smaller, right? And on this side, I think we'll go ahead and we're going to do some bushes here, but maybe something a little wilder, something like that. And we'll throw in some malva down here. Is that what I've been using? Yeah. Throw some malva down here. I think we could also do let's maybe do a little bit of just something a little wild looking like that down there. Well, maybe. I'm going to leave it. I think it's fine. Chances are nobody's ever even going to look there, right? Right. That is not what they're there for. I'm going to go ahead, though, too. Let me have this wood real quick. We're going to put this wood here because that needs to be done. I think I went so quickly into the rooms that I may have just been like, oh, I'll come back to this part here later. Now's later, right now, before I get it up onto the gallery, right? We're going to grab a little more landscaping here. And I guess we could put some more of this at this end. Kind of tie it together a little bit. Like that. The bathrooms look good. I think they're all finished out with, wood floors and stuff. That seems fine. Got a little bit of plant bleed here. I'm going to just try pulling it back a little bit. Yeah, that took care of that. Let's see, hopefully, I want to check real quick, maybe. I want to make sure that this spa works. Let's have Patrick come in here, not woohoo. Let's have Patrick come in here and relax and just see if it works real quick. I want to make sure I think I did test it and it was fine, but hey, you know, one more time before we go, let's give it a test. I'm going to pull that back a little bit, maybe even a little bit more. We're still getting a little bit of bleed. There we go. And then we've got a little bit of stuff down there as well. Pull it back a little bit like that. Still got something showing through there, but I think it might be this stuff, and I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Now the Malva I can pull a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything about that little bit of bleed there. It's just going to have to stay. That's okay. And then that should just about do it. There might be a few little bleed things like that through the wall as well. But again, let me take a look at that. What color is it? See, it looks like green, and I think it's going to be, again, this stuff, and there's just not anything I really can do about it. Let's take a quick look around here. It looks fine. I think it does seem pretty good. I don't know, again, how many people really download this. I don't know how many people are looking for spas anymore. I have not done a spa in a long, long time. And so that's why it's part of the reason why I put a spa here. I have the park, I guess. I might set that as kind of, you know, like spotlight it, showcase the item, you know. But yeah, it looks like a few people have downloaded it. Got two of them so far maybe have downloaded it, so not bad for generic kind of one-off type lot, right? Let's look at uploading this spa next here. So it's called Anchor Point Abode. Relaxation Point Spa. I already did name it. I did. Okay, so it's got a name. It's got 4 bathrooms, you know. Let's see here. We'll throw in the description a oasis of calm. An oasis of calm sanctuary I hope I spelled sanctuary right, in the heart of busy San Sequoia. What else do we need there? I don't think anything, right? It's a spa. You know what a spa does. So I think it's probably pretty good. Let me take a look here. It looks good. Pictures look okay, right? They look not too bad. So let's go ahead and load this one up. We're on overdrive. Yeah, we're going to override it. Up we go. Up we go. Yep, I shared it. Shared a lot. Relaxation Point Spa. And that, you know, that takes care of this district. We have taken care of rebuilding this whole district. We're going to go, let me grab Reg and Max and Patrick here. We're going to move them over to a residential. Oh, I forgot. I was testing out whether that worked. I guess it did work. Luckily, it did work. He is in there with it right now. And luckily, it did work since I already uploaded it. But he's doing fine. Let's travel over to our last residential area. You can see we were getting quite a few people there at the spa. The towns themselves have seemed kind of empty here lately, but like the venues have been attracting quite a few people. So the spa did seem like it was attracting people over there. This one I've already done. So I've already done this area. I built all these houses before the game even came out. Now it had been announced, but it had not arrived yet. I built all of these in advance. Now it leaves this neighborhood. The first place we're going to do in this neighborhood is 23 Eucalyptus Lane. I started this earlier on a live stream, and we're going to continue it during this live stream. It's a single family home, obviously. And I am doing single family homes in this particular area. I did think about maybe doing something different, maybe on the largest lot. I don't know. But for now, we're doing a single family home, and this is where we arrived so far. So we have a nice little house, right? Nice little house here. We're going to go into build mode and drop down. Now, I was a little bit of a loss earlier where I was headed with it, especially with the bathroom upstairs, the master bathroom and master closet area. But I have basically resolved that. For one thing, I'm going to swap out this window with a stained glass window that looks like it, from the Growing Together pack. Because what I need in that space, I need both a walk-in closet and a bathroom. So we're going to grab one of these windows, right? And we're going to put it there, give it a little privacy. We want a little privacy. And we're going to put our walk-in closet here by this window, right? So this will be the walk-in closet area. And then we'll have like a tub shower combo here and a toilet here, right? And then 2 sinks over here. I need walk in a little L shape over here to get to this walk-in closet, which this is actually mirroring in some ways this bathroom closet setup. The first master bath and walk-in closet I had in my first home that I owned as an adult. And this was how it was set up. You had a toilet just separated by the wall, tub shower combo, 2 sinks, and then an entrance into the master closet. So it kind of hit me, hey, let's do it like that. So that is taken care of since the last stream. That kind of popped into my head. Also down here, I wasn't sure if I was going to do this as a family room or an office. I have decided to do it as an office because, of course, this is actually the family room, right? This sort of 3-season porch actually will act as a really large family room right off the kitchen, right? So we're going to come here and add a few walls into place, like so. Like that. Since it's an office, we're going to have it a little more closed off. And I want to use this right here, this new archway, kind of as a way into the office. And there's also a doorway here. Now, I haven't put any doorway. I've just kind of left it open. I might close it off and put an archway or a doorway there. We'll see. This here will be a closet. We'll put a door there. It won't be a real closet. It'll be like a coat closet. That's what it's going to stand in for. But, you get the idea, get kind of the concept there. I'm going to take that out. We're going to put these larger windows here. Make it a fully windowed bay area. This one, of course, has a 2-story kind of celestial window setup for the dining room, for the formal dining room. I also think we're going to go ahead and do a fireplace. I noticed that a lot, since we're kind of basing this a little bit on these shells, right? On the shells around us, so that it's going to kind of be cohesive and fit in with the rest of the neighborhood. I noticed that a lot of them have fireplaces, so we're going to kind of plan on that being the case, where we're going to put in kind of window setup where you can tell there's going to be a fireplace in the middle, right? And we'll do them here, do another one here and here, like that. Here on the back, we'll put a whole bank of windows. That's what I think at the moment. That's what I'm planning on. And in fact, yeah, you know what I am. And I'm going to do a bank over here too for the master bedroom. And then over here, I think we'll still do like a stained glass window to mirror the window up front. We're going to need to drop this roof a little bit so it doesn't intersect those windows. I'm going to go ahead and make this particular porch smaller. I thought about that in the last stream, and I think I've pretty much decided on that. We'll back that up a little bit. Bring that around there. And then we need to put in some stairs. So we'll put in some placeholder stairs. We might end up using these. I also want to put a floor up here simply because I'm going to use some molding there. Like that. And then we'll grab a roof here. And we'll give it the same angle as the roof above it, right? So that it'll match. And so that it looks like a professional did it. Professional builder, not a fly-by-night builder who just throws up a cardboard house and takes off. No, sir. This is premium luxury building here in San Sequoia. Okay, so we're starting to get a look, right? It's starting to come together. We're going to come over here and we're going to do some windows on this side. Again, what sets a house like this apart from an apartment? Windows on all four sides. Windows on all four sides, because, an apartment typically has windows, maybe on two sides or something. So windows on all four sides, that's what sets us apart from an apartment. And we'll do that there. I might have to adjust the interior a little bit. We'll see. Make sure that fits with those windows. The thing we're going to do, too, is grab this here. Real quick before I forget about it. Put it up there for the attic. Some attic venting. That's coming along pretty well. I do like the front of that. I think it looks really pretty, the green and white. I'm pretty happy with it so far. Let's put in this here as well. And throw on a little bit of roof trim. Now, one thing I kind of want to change, though, is our sunroom. Now, I'm back and forth. I'm not real sure where I'm headed with it, but one thing I'm thinking is this. We've got, right now, I've got this type of window, right? We've got some really great looking windows, though, from Growing Together right here. And the only thing I don't like about it is it wouldn't be like a true greenhouse room because it wouldn't be floor to ceiling. But then I think, well, so what? So what? Because it looks like really gorgeous, right? It looks really good. The other thing I don't like is that it'd be really tough putting in like a doorway with this stuff because it's 6 places on a side. Now, we could change that in some fashion, right? How? I don't know. I don't know how. That's why I'm kind of a little bit of a loss, for what I'm going to do with it. But I had thought about these, and I've thought about these for another build that we're going to do later in this area. And so I thought, well, hey, let's bring those in. And I do think I really like them. They suit so much of the rest of the house that I think it's just pretty much a full go on that one. But I am at a loss for a back door because we do need a way out. This is going to be our yard over here, maybe with a pool. And then we're going to have maybe a garden over on this side. So, lordy, 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 what am I going to do with this? I don't know. One thing is we don't have to do these panels on all the sides. We could go ahead and just do these on part of it, right? Like that. but I really don't, really don't like it. Let's take it off. I also thought, hey, maybe here on this side, we could just take just that one off. Because, we might have a patio here. And then the pool here. So we could have another door. And I was thinking of using this sort of modern door for that. Kind of like right there. So we could do that, right? We've got kind of that option. And it doesn't look too bad there. It's really not a bad setup or a bad door, right? So maybe that's the route I'll go. For now, I think I will go that route and just call it good because I don't have a lot of options, you guys, for that particular space there, right? So that's what we're going to do for the moment. And then we're also going to go ahead. Whoops. Just want to grab just the well-crafted masonry there. We also are going to grab the railing, like so. Okay, so we've got kind of a start there on that for that room. And I do think that looks better in a lot of ways. I'm not super, super thrilled with the roof exactly, although it is okay. It's okay. It's not awful. It's not my favorite. So we're going to stick with it. It's not my favorite, but it's not awful, so we are going to stick with it. One thing I might do real quick is take this and do that and just start building a line here around here, like so. And we're going to need some sort of fence for this. Now, I've noticed over here, they have this sort of stockade looking fence and some hedging. I don't think we have any fence like that in game, either in base game or the new pack, right? I think that's going to be a debug type of thing. The only thing I can think that might be close to that particular fence is this. Is it this? I don't know. Is it the simple fence? Let me go over here and look at this. See, I don't think it's simple fence. Does that look like simple fence? No, it doesn't. So my thought is that they're just using a fence that only exists in debug, which I don't love because I kind of like for things to try to match, like we're doing in this case. But this fence is not bad. And it's high. It's a high fence. So we could, come across like this and this. Kind of fence this in. Big suburban backyard here, right? Like so. So, not too bad. That fence looks okay. It is not that fence. Okay. It's not that fence over there, but it looks okay. And we're going to go with it. And, I do think it looks good. It does look like a suburban fence, it really does. And I want to put a little gate in it so that people can get back here, to the park area back behind the house easily. Maybe if they have a dog or something, right? So we might go ahead. Do we have a gate that matches this fence? I don't think so. Because that doesn't really, it kind of matches, but the color doesn't really match. We've got that, which doesn't match. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that maybe. I'm not real sure. I'm not real sure what we're going to do when it comes to a gate back there. I mean, we've got that, right? That does not look right at all. We could do something like this, although it's not much of a gate because you can just walk right in and out it. So for now, I'm not going to worry about it. That's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to worry about it for now, and we're just going to kind of maybe move that, though. I think we are going to move that and pull it this way. Take that off because I'm going to do hedges all around here. And we're going to do hedges around this fence so that it does kind of tie a little bit into this hedge work that they've got going on over here, but maintains our privacy for the family, right? Right. Okay, so speaking of hedge work, let's put a few hedges in just to kind of give an idea of where we're going. I guess we could do a tree. All right. We could put a tree back here. We could do the tree house. This is a family home. How big is the tree house again? Let's take a look at the tree house and see how big it is. Placeable on tree house. Oh no, not that. That's not what I meant. That stuff I guess you can put on the tree house. So I should keep that in mind though. Tree house and miscellaneous kids. Here we go. So we've got this. It is pretty big. It's pretty big. Pretty good size. Because I do think I want to do a pool, but yeah, that's big. And if we, if anything intersects these lines, I already know from building this already, if anything kind of intersects it, it disrupts the building part of it a little bit. So let's not use those. I think it's just too big for this particular lot. We'll just grab kind of a tree, let's put a tree in there. Anything we'll do. Do we have any trees from Parenthood, I wonder? No vegetation in Parenthood. I know there's nothing with growing together. So we'll go with this stuff here. Now, one of my favorite trees is always just that crooked, where is it? The crooked oak, I probably have to activate a cheat to see it. Let's see here. Did that work? Maybe should have worked. Let's try something else. Let's see here. Oops. Am I spelling all this right? I don't know. There we go. We know that's on now. So let's try this. Maybe I have to put it in after the fact, after that one sheet. No, still didn't bring anything up. Let's make sure move objects on is on. I know it's on actually because we were just there. Let's try live edit objects. So I don't see the crooked tree. Maybe that came with something with a pack that I don't have highlighted. Maybe it's not base game. I thought it was base game. I use it a lot, but maybe it's actually not base game. So we'll go ahead and we'll grab a tree here like this one, the hawthorn. Double checking real quick. Like that. Very sharp, very manicured sort of boxwood hedge look. Boxwoods are the hedges I have out in front of my house, in fact, along the front porch. I live in a pretty traditional styled house on the exterior as well. Interior too, for that matter. Although I really like modern. Modern is something I really like as well. Let's see here. We're going to stick some malva under here to give it a little anchoring. And just looking at this, I might undershadow this a little bit. I have to admit, The undershadowing was kind of a pain, right? For the park that I just uploaded. But then at the end of the day, when I actually look at it, I did kind of like it. I mean, it did have a certain charm. So I might do that here too. We'll see. So we got a little bit of landscaping in to start here. We're going to do a whole lot more, of course. We're going to do a lot more landscaping. But we do have a start to it. Let's see. Let's go inside and take a look around. Actually, let me look out here a little bit too. We're going to need a chimney. We're going to need a fireplace. The way they've designed the fireplaces, say over here, like on this house, that one over there, look pretty good. If I do it like this, we could do a double size kind of chimney setup like that as well, like on our models over there. And we'll use this sort of foundation around it. Let's go up here. Hopefully this doesn't look too big, you know? Like I don't want to have something that looks too massive for the house. Let me look at these other little examples we've got. We're going to look here at the chimneys we have to work with. Let's take a look at those. We've got this, and it does match pretty well. Can we make that any smaller? No. Let's take it off, though, and let's... Oh, boy. Let's take a look here and think about it for a second. Those are kind of cute, right? Little attic vents, right? Let's take that off. I just kind of want that to break, you know, the top of the roof, right? That's really what I'm looking for here. Maybe a little bit higher than that. I guess I lost the chimney. Did I lose it? I guess I did. I guess I lost it. We'll have to bring in the chimney again here. I might want a different kind of color on it. Maybe white. Let's go with white. Now, let's see here. Yeah, I did lose it. I caused it to disappear again. Let's grab it again. And I guess I don't have to do a chimney on the outside of the house. You know, I could just put the chimney on, you know, kind of the roof. Like right here or something. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Part of what I worry about, of course, is the fact that, see how this is open here? What am I going to block that with? How am I going to, blend that in with the rest of what I am doing? Can do that. That kind of blocks it. And then maybe bring this up. Like so. I don't know, though, maybe. Let's try going this route. Something kind of like that. Now, that's not too bad. I think it works okay. And then if we do, we're going to fix a couple of things here so it looks a little bit better. First of all, we're going to put a white band on there. We're going to put the masonry, on it. And then that thing there, we're going to go ahead and we'll light it from inside. So that has a little bit more. I mean, I think we can do better, though. Let me try something else here. There we go. That works better. And then we will lift it up a little bit, bring this over here. And that works pretty well. I think that works pretty well there. I like it just fine. I might tinker with it just a little bit more at some point. Let's see here. But for now, it's not bad. For now, it's really not bad. We're going to leave that alone. Let's take a look at the inside. Naturally, we're going to have wood floors on the inside. We also need some doors real quick for the bathroom and for this closet. The wall color, I'm just going to put it white. Maybe forever. We'll see here. For now, though, I'm definitely going to go with just white. Keep it easy. Kind of fill in, sort of the look here. Nice, clean suburban surface, brand new house. I might change that, of course. Into a color, something else. But for now, let's find our door. Probably going to have to go with the base game door, I think. There is one I have in mind. I might have to adjust those windows a little bit. I think they're probably okay. Maybe a little. When I get a sim in here, have them check it out. We're going to put in the railing. I might change out the stairwell again real quick simply because I want it to have the underside, I don't want it to be hollow underneath. And I think I'm going to have to take the whole thing out to do that. Yeah, like that. Still looks a little wonky there, but better. Put that there. And we're starting to get the real basics here of a kind of suburban floor plan house, especially a little bit of the sort of modern farmhouse, feel and look. This is not entirely in keeping with that style, but it is a little bit, the sort of idea of modern farmhouse. I might have to change these doors out. Oh, taller level height. Let me see here. I might have to change those doors out with something else, but again, for now, I think they'll be okay. I do want something kind of modern, and they are modern. So I think we're gonna leave it for the moment. The kitchen, let me take a look here again. I was a little worried about this, and we are gonna have to adjust it a little bit because this, I'm gonna go ahead and move there, right? And this will move down like so. So that those windows aren't interfered with. And when we go up here, they're in a good enough location. They're fine. And the windows here are fine. In fact, they work actually just exactly as I would want them to. So we do have this problem. These are not working exactly as I would want them to. We could do... oh boy. This is going to be a little bit tough deciding on this one. I like having the 3 windows there, but I need a closet there. So a little bit of a quandary of what exactly am I going to do. I could put a closet here, make that like a sort of desk area. Like that. For now, let's do that. And then we'll have a closet here. And we could do a door here and a door here, maybe. Door here. Yeah, door there, maybe. Like that. We're going to grab these same doors. Again, I don't know about that dark wood. That's kind of the thing that's throwing me a little bit there. But I'm going to just call it okay, for the moment. This actually worked out pretty good because we can put like a buffet here or maybe built-ins even for the dining room. Let's build some more of our kitchen here. If I didn't believe so much in symmetry, I'd move those windows a little bit, but I do believe a lot in symmetry, so we're going to leave them alone. But we got to put in our sink and dishwasher. parenthood, growing together, and base game. I think we can just do, you know, something like that. I'm going to use a dishwasher that matches the rest of the appliances. We're going to grab some upper cabinetry as well. I don't know what, yeah, I guess some of this, I guess this will fit. Wasn't sure that we'd be able to fit upper cabinetry over here with these larger windows, but we can. It's okay. The windows are a little bit off, as you can see. I'm going to just do that, which is a little slightly different from the other windows, you know, in the rest of the house, location-wise. But it looks a lot better with the sink there. And I do like those windows there. We could use smaller windows, but I don't want to get into a different style here in the kitchen. We could do upper cabinets here as well, but I don't think that we will. I think we'll leave it. The other thing that's going to be kind of missing here, and I guess is going to remain missing, is a laundry room. Got to think about it. I mean, we could maybe put a laundry room in upstairs, maybe. I think as I fill in all this white walls, we could maybe try to put a laundry room in upstairs. There's not much room for that. Although we could do a bump out here, maybe. Bump out this part of the house instead of having it set inward. We could bump it out. And in fact, actually, the first floor is bumped out. It's not set back. So if we did that, I could put a little laundry room right here. Now, we're not using the laundry day pack, but that's where it would go. Is we could put a laundry room right in here. That'd be kind of cool, you know, if that little stained glass window to the backyard. We could have a stackable washer and dryer here, maybe some sort of laundry sink on this side. And since most of the laundry for this household is going to be centered around the second floor, that's where all the bedrooms are, all the closets are, all the beds are. The only thing you're really going to have on the first floor is maybe some hand towels and a few kitchen towels. So it kind of makes sense to have it there. From a real world standpoint anyway, right? Let's drop back down here. I thought about putting a door here just as, again, kind of an allusion to maybe there's built-ins under the stairs. I mean, or like kind of a closet place under the stairs. We could also do something like this. Let's see if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, we could do something like this here. And then we'll grab one of these islands. And then we've got kind of a little kitchen office area, you know, right next to the office, but a kitchen office area here that I think would be nice enough. So let's leave that. We'll go ahead and pull that wall across to give that office some privacy. Like that. So there we're kind of coming along with our modern sort of floor plan here. Actually pretty well. I kind of like it. I'm pretty happy with it. We'll put in, let's pick some flooring out. what to do, what to do. Obviously wood, right? Wood pops into my mind. Wood, but I also like the new tile from growing together. I can't remember if we got flooring with Parenthood or not. I guess not. We did not get flooring from Parenthood. So that's going to leave us with the base game. For our primary resource for flooring, big fallback for me is this beautiful sort of golden floor. You know, it looks really pretty. Great warm texture to it and color. So we'll go with that to begin with. But the big question is, do we use tile in the kitchen, right? This tile, maybe with the tile backsplash, or do we just go ahead and use wood, you know, and call it Pergo or something like that? That is going to be kind of a tough decision. I'm going to have to think about that a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put the tile in here. So we're going to assume tile in the short run. Whoops, but in the long run, come on, don't do that. Damn it. Do it that way then. Like that, like that. But in the long run, I just don't know if that's the route we're going to go, because I don't know. Because I don't like it. Because I kind of like that seamless look of all the wood across, you know, and we have other choices too besides that modern tile. And this is kind of a traditional house. So, you know, what if we did something like this, right? With this sort of tile or something. I mean, I feel like at the moment, I'm going to keep it. But just barely am I going to keep it, right? Just barely. I might ultimately have to just go ahead and take it out. Now, one place I don't mind having it is in the bathrooms and this laundry room, you know. It kind of does make sense there. So we'll do that. Then I also like wood floors in the bedrooms. A lot of people don't. Some people like to put carpet in bedrooms, you know, in real life. I don't. I use wood floors and then just put rugs over it. Did I lose the stairs? No. Okay. It was kind of weird for a second there. And then for the closet, we'll go ahead and fill in the closets there. We don't need to, but so far we've got enough. Well, we don't have very much money. I'm up to like 40,000. So I am burning through the cash that I intended to spend. See, boy, oh boy, oh boy. I might have to scale back a little bit when we ultimately get there, but I don't know. I've got 20,000 more dollars to furnish, you know, bathrooms, bedrooms, living room, dining room, and family room. And I wanted to ultimately put in a pool. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, we'll have to watch our spending from here on out. Much like a real family building a house, after a while, the realities of it kind of slap you in the face. Now, we could go with a cheaper flooring if I have to. Although, boy, I don't love it. Let's just wait. That is a problem for another moment, right? That's a problem for when we do finally run out of money. See, those brick pavers are also really expensive. I do kind of feel like someone building a house again right now. Like, oh boy, yeah, right. We had a budget for that, right? Oh. And of course, builders are like, you can go over the budget, but you'll have to, you know, you have to pay for it somehow, some way. Let's see. Put some like bushes back here. Let's do that real quick. How much are they though? Gosh, might just have to be careful with landscaping. I might have to scale back landscaping a little bit. I have put in like these things. How much are those each? 45 bucks each. Yeah, I might have to scale back landscaping a little bit. At least the tree was cheap. Let's take a look at our bathrooms. That's going to be another big money item. They always burn up a lot of cash. So, let's take a look at what we have here. Growing Together. Parenthood. Tubs. Now I like the new, more modern tub combo. Obviously, it's $2,300. It's a lot of money. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then we've got this thing, which is only $845, and God knows these things, right? Oh boy. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put that in, though. I do like it. Let's go with a cheap toilet for now. And if I end up having money left, maybe I'll upgrade our toilet. I don't know. We could go with these things here though, these new sinks. I'm not sure what color to use really, though. Let's see here. Do any of them come? Yeah, that comes with like gold hardware. There's a new mirror too with this pack that I really like. So let's grab it, put it in. We don't have much to use for a closet, so we're just going to put in a dresser anyway, right? So that will be or something like this. Oh, we've got this. Okay, this is kind of new. This is the new pack thing. Let's put this in. That's kind of our dresser. And then we'll put a full-length mirror across from it. And we're going to call that our walk-in closet, right? I mean, we don't really have... If we had Dream Home Decorator, if that was one of the packs I was using, I'd build a real walk-in closet. But as it is, we're going to go with that. I think that's good enough. Let's check out... Now, the kids are kind of the same way. I just figured a dresser or something for their closet, right? So these are $250 each. I do think there's cheaper stuff we could use, right? But let's see here. Not a lot cheaper, I don't think. They're $425. I mean, it is kind of expensive. I'll just throw a suitcase there. I think it does the same thing. And then we have base game stuff. Below the base game stuff, we have like these things, like, you know, a children's dresser, right? I'm going to stick with this, though, for now. And then if I do run low on money, I'll come back and swap those out. Because I'm going to still need doors here, right? I need these doors here. These doors are expensive. That's the other thing. How much are they? $300 a door. So that's costing us... I wanted to use the same sort of tub and shower enclosure here, and the same sink and mirror setup. Again, it's a kid's bath. We could maybe go cheaper, but I hate to. I hate to do that. We can still use a cheap toilet here, though. And it's a modern-looking toilet. It looks thoroughly uncomfortable, but it is a modern-looking toilet. Like so. See, I'm up to $48,500. Boy, oh boy, it's not boding well. Let's put in our bed. Let's get some beds in place, right? Let's filter this down. Growing Together. And Parenthood. And let's see, what do we have here? How much is this? $1,000. Oh my gosh. How much is this one? 525 and 460. I think there's cheaper stuff in base game. Let me see. For the kids, there especially is. Okay, so we've got cheaper kids' beds, even if they're not as cool. Same thing for the adults. I mean, I really don't like them, right? Let's go with this. Let's go with this for now, and we'll put it here. Oh boy, the money. And then we're going to grab this for the teenager. I thought about giving the teenager a double bed, but I think we'll just go with a single, right? And I'm even going to leave that pattern for now. This room I was planning on doing as a toddler's room. So where's the little toddler beds? Right here. Let's do a little toddler bed here. Now, you know, probably that toddler is always going to run in here and sleep with their brother if their parents won't let him run in here and sleep with them, because he is not going to want to be all by himself off in this room. But we're still going to set him up his own little bed under his own little window, right? Like a big boy was what we're going to do. We're going to set that up. But I think most toddlers, yeah, they're going to take off. They're going to be like, no, I'm out. I'm out of here. I hope it stays online, you guys. Hope you can see it. I think that probably I have more money to spend than I think for this neighborhood, right? Just go to Manage Worlds. Do. We're going to check it out here. Let's see. Where is San Sequoia? Now, does it show me how much this costs? No, it doesn't. How about this one? No. Let me look it up real quick and see how much this costs. Does it say it under info? No, they got 20,000. Okay, let's look under build mode. I want to see how much that house costs. Do. The great thing is, if you're trying to watch this and it just keeps giving out on you, what can I say? I will edit it and put it in as a regular video. How much is this place? 73.2. So that's 73.2. And I'm going to check and see how much the other big place is. And kind of decide from there. Maybe we can do 75, you know, something like that. We're going to check it out. We're going to see. Because I really want this to be a nice house. I guess I don't even have to have a price. Excuse me. Oh, I don't even have to have a price limit, right? Not really. Okay, this was $105,000. 105. Now, probably the lot's more expensive. Admittedly, the lot's more expensive. But it's $105,000, and it's right next door. So the comps, you know, if you know anything about real estate, the comps are saying that's 105. It doesn't even have a whole fence around the yard. So I've got a whole fence around my yard, right? Whole fence is going to hopefully have a pool with a $105,000 budget, and it's a sizable place, and it's really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna go without a $100,000 budget, maybe $105,000 budget. That's where I'm aiming, 100 to 105,000, so I can stay within the comps in the neighborhood. That's our goal. We're just going to try to stay within the comps in the neighborhood. And granted, like I said, sure, the lot here is smaller. It is, but I'm going to put a pool in, so that should count for something. And it's fully fenced. So we're going to see here, 105,000. That would leave me. How much does this cost so far? $50,000 is where we are so far. So we can spend about double what we spent so far. Okay. Awesome. That ought to just do nicely, I think. Let's put in a living room first, some sort of living room here first. Let's pull up our sofas. Let's filter everything. See what we have to work with. Okay. So this is kind of our furniture here. I guess we could go with this. I don't like the fact that it has the blanket on the back of it. I don't. We've got this. It's not really one of my favorites either. Again, because it has, you know, this sort of mishmash thrown together kind of look, which is fine sometimes, but it seems like we have so much of that. I mean, when you look at the sofas, this one has a blanket. This one has mishmashed pillows on it. This one does. This one has a blanket on it. And then if you take out the old-fashioned style ones like this and this and this and this and this, I mean, we're just not left with a lot of just contemporary, nice-looking sofas, right? At least within this narrow range. Let's take a look at this one and see. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I guess this is what we will do. I don't like the blankets on it or the pillows either, for that matter, but it's a nice sofa. Otherwise, it really is. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. Like, beyond that, it's a nice sofa. I think it has a good look to it. It just, you know, they just couldn't leave it alone. They just couldn't leave well enough alone and leave all that stuff off of it. So we'll grab that though, and we've got this is kind of nice. Got a nice look to it. I also like this chair. I use this chair all the time. I use this chair way too much. Again, because it's just kind of a good, simple look. I think we'll use it here too. This is kind of our formal living room, right? Try to make sure it's not too crowded. Actually, it does feel a little crowded. That feels kind of big for this room, actually, because of all of the openings into the room. Maybe I should try going with a love seat. I guess we could do that. That's not too bad. Still kind of big. Still kind of big. Let's move it like that, maybe. Take that out. So we've got something kind of like that. Now I thought we might actually put a desk here, of course. Let's take a look at what we have to deal with desk-wise. We've got some okay options. I don't want anything too bulky. I don't want to really block the view through the window all that much. The drafting desk, I think I'm going to use in here. Maybe we can just use this simple one, I guess, you know. Let's grab a desk chair to put at it. For now, I might change this stuff around a little bit. This is a good preliminary kind of shot in the dark. I like that chair a lot. I'm going to use that. It's a very cool new chair. We'll throw a computer on there. We're going to go with a fairly good computer at the moment. Again, we might have to come back and scale that down a little bit. We might. Probably could use a couple of end tables. We're going to call those preliminary. I don't know if I really like them in this location. In fact, I don't think I do like them there. I like the tables a lot. I just don't like them at that spot. We've got this. This might work maybe a little bit better. Yeah, maybe. I think I'm just going to have to go with the love seat there for this formal living room because the sofa, I think, is just going to be too big with the layout of the room as it is. I guess maybe we could do that. Something like that. Bring those in just a little bit. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad. I like that, actually. Actually, I do like that. I think it's coming along. So we're going to go with those. Let's throw a TV here on the wall. Like so, over the fireplace. We're going to need a rug. We might need a coffee table. Definitely need a rug. Not too bad. That looks pretty good. It's not awful. I do think the TV seems a little big to me. I might shorten it like that for this room. I don't know. We'll think about it. We could use some curtains in here of some sort, although I don't really like to use curtains a lot because you can't open and close them. But maybe we should put something in here. I don't know. It feels like the sort of room where we should. But I'm not sure it's the sort of room that I actually really want to. See, like that? No. We do have this. We could do sort of a window treatment, right? Something like that. It's okay. We can go with that. I think that's all right. And let's put a couple of plants on the table to give it more of a finished look. We're already up to $60,000. Oh my gosh. See, I don't even know if 100 is going to do it. I don't even know if 100 is going to do it, you guys. Sorry. I mean, I might have to go over $100,000. I'm going to try not to. Oh, that looks kind of good. I like that. Does that work? I mean, did that come from our packs or I grabbed something at random? Where did I get that from, I wonder? Oh, it must, yeah, it's from this pack. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna go with those. It's probably sticking out the window, isn't it? Let's see here. No, miracle of miracles, it is not out the window. Hooray! Yay! Now that's not too bad. That's not too bad for a living room. I mean, $10,000 for a living room, but not too bad. Now we're going to have kind of the adult office in here. like so. We're also going to just grab, though, the same computer. I might change that around if I have money left at the end. I really wouldn't mind putting, like, some bookshelves here, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. We'll go ahead and put some bookshelves in, and then again, if it comes down to money, if we're just, struggling for funds, we're just struggling for money, then I'll change some stuff around a little bit. How much are those? $580? Lord. We've got these, though. These are not that expensive, and they actually look pretty good. I mean, they're by Kindermade, right? That's what it says. But they're actually kind of cool Art Deco looking bookshelves, with those rounded corners. So I'm going to go like that. They're only $240, so I can get like 2 of them for less than one of these, right? So yeah, good deal. We'll put those in there. We don't have a bathroom set up back here yet. Let's go and do that. What did I miss? Did I take something off? I think I didn't. I don't have the base game selected, do I? No. Let's put the cheap toilet in. I might change those toilets out. Okay, so if I have enough money, I will change those toilets out to something nicer. Like so. That's not too bad. Got that set up. And then we've got our access. Yes, it's through the half bath, but another access out here to the garden. So when you come in from the garden, you can wash your hands and stuff up real easy, not be filthy. Kitchen is done. Essentially, we could knick-knack it, right? We could throw some clutter around, but for now, it's done. We are just up to 62,000. I'm really not doing too bad money-wise. That's really not awful. We might manage this at 75,000. Let's see here. We could do a round table, of course. I don't really think, though, I want to do this sort of round table in the dining room. Now, maybe out here. In this room, maybe. Although it seems really big for out there as well. We're going to set that there for now, but we're going to do some sort of long rectangular table in here. See, that's one I might use back here. Again, I'm not going to use it for the dining room. Let's go back over here. Maybe that. Maybe. What else do we have? An outdoor table. We have Peacemaker's table. Which actually looks pretty good. I mean, his stuff always looks good. I would like a longer version of it. Oh, there is. Is this a longer version of it? Okay, let's use that. And we'll grab these chairs. Like so. And back here, we'll probably put some sort of art on the wall and then some plants in the windows. In fact, we've got these. Where should we put these, I wonder? In here? Seems like a perfect spot, of course. I don't think there's any place big enough, though. Huh. I didn't leave enough wall space. Oh, right here's a good spot. Let's put it there. That's actually a really good spot right there as you're walking in the house. We'll look here at growing together for art and parenthood. That's the puzzle. Yeah, the framed puzzle. We have this. which is not bad for a dining room. I kind of want something a little more substantial. So we've got something like that, but it doesn't feel like a dining room poster. So I might have to fall back again on base game here. This is a nice set of pictures, but it doesn't. I wanted something a little bit bigger, more kind of impressive for the dining room. But still within our budget, of course, right? That's good. We'll do that. And it matches color-wise. Probably need some lighting thrown on it here in a little while. Do a big planter here. Looks good. Put it in red. And we're kind of getting a basic layout, right? Right. I'll need to kind of design our family room back here with eating and some activities. We could definitely use some more lighting, you know, especially here in the front. Something for the entryway. Do. This has kind of been my standby so far, this new particular lamp here. It's got a really good look to it. And, you know, it just is just a great sort of setup. In fact, we could do another one of those just right down here, in fact. Really brighten up that whole walk. I could have made the footprint of the house maybe a little bit bigger. But, you know, I do think this is pretty realistic for a suburban sort of home. I think it's got enough room for kids and everybody involved. And this is where we're going to stop for now. This place is very close to done. It is very close. Well, kind of. We've still got $35,000 to spend on the various activities and accessories and stuff like that. But it is getting there. And I do think it looks pretty good. I do like it. I like the sort of style of it. I might change out the color green. It's not exactly the color green I wanted, but I might leave it. I mean, it does look kind of good with the black and white. And I don't want to just fall back on brown, you know, or white itself. So, yeah, I'm going to say that I may change that out. Now, in the meantime, though, this is it. This is it for this stream. We will finish this at a different time. If you've been watching and enjoying it, please hit like, subscribe, and notify. Hopefully my next stream will actually hold together through the entire stream and won't actually end up locking up and dropping several times. I know it's really frustrating. It's frustrating for me as a streamer as well. So please hit like, subscribe, and notify. And then in the meantime, as always, thank you for being here and thank you for watching this episode.